compared to the difference since the makeover?
Since the makeover's been completed, I feel happy and content in my house for the first time.
Well, there's certainly no doubt that Leslie is one happy lady. It's actually quite difficult to leave the house. It feels really calm and settled. Well, we're going to come back in a few weeks' time and let's see if the house is as peaceful and Leslie is as happy then as she is now.
I'm totally and utterly at peace with my home again. Very, very relaxed, calm. I love absolutely everything that's been done. I guess what's happened in the house has made it feel like it's my home again, that there's no remnants of a past relationship, that I'm ready to move on. It's been an ongoing sort of progression of feeling more and more positive as time goes on, but definitely this has given me a real confidence boost, real good lift.
5 celebrities are hitting the road on a voyage of discovery.
Hello.
Will there be fun-filled frolics and freedom?
Well, this will be interesting.
Or flat tyres, foul moods and falling out?
Don't go near the edge!
Celebrity 5 Go Motorhoming starts next Friday at 8 on Channel 5.
What's the perfect ingredient for a comedy duo?
There's a real chemistry there. That's the secret.
Bake Off has been proof that they are one of British TV's great double acts.
The world's their oyster, isn't it?
But how did they almost get a soggy bottom?
By the mid-90s, they were both thousands of pounds in debt.
Funny Women, the Mel and Sue story, Sunday at 9 on Channel 5.
Bill, the baby badger, was allergic to the milk he was given. Let's see how the little man's getting on in this Wildlife SOS.
You're beautiful. We're ready to go.
In this episode, we catch up with the progress of the magpie chicks. We break new ground with the first known CT scan on a badger. And we examine a swan that's reported to be wrapped in fishing line. But first, Bill, our baby badger. His hair fell out after a reaction to goat's milk, but now it's growing back. We can monitor his progress by closed-circuit television. This is his very first time outside, and he's getting used to the feel of the grass and the sounds made by other animals. Sadly, this morning we had another little badger brought in, a young female and very much smaller than Bill. She's got all her fur, but she appears to have something wrong with her head. It could be hydrocephalus. That's water on the brain, which we've not seen before in a badger. So we're going to need help with the diagnosis.
No. But the face is completely different, totally. When you look at her and look at Bill, totally different, isn't it?
Yeah, the head's very
domed,
wide, isn't it?
Yeah, very domed head. Eyes, all the features are pushed down compared to this young man here. Oh, you're a wriggler, Bill. Hang on.
I've been asked to return a call concerning a trapped snake.
Right.
Mr. Card?
Yes?
Good morning, it's Simon Cowell from Wildlife Aid.
Hello there.
You rang us that you've got a snake trapped in netting of a pond.
Yes, I have, and he's getting seriously weak now.
So there, Sam, there's a good boy. Right, well, we don't know what we're going to find, as we don't with many of these call-outs. It's a grass snake as far as we know. Hi.
Hi.
Got a snake problem?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. It's all right, but I'm terrified of snakes. It's not very fair making me do it when you're as scared as I am.
Well, actually, I'm terrified of them, but I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually he's still alive, but we're a bit concerned.
Morning. Yes. Hello, sweetheart. I'm in a bit of trouble, Dad.
Yeah, he is a bit, isn't he?
He's a grass snake.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is a grass snake.
Well, what have you done, eh? We got well stuck, haven't we? Oh, no, don't hiss at Daddy. No. You're actually very lucky to have grass snakes. I mean, I've been trying to get grass snakes in my garden for years because they're so rare now. Yeah. And all snakes are protected under British law. You can't even move them or anything.
Oh, that's made me jump, darling, didn't it?
You'll have to cut the netting, won't you?
Yeah, I'm afraid I will.
Just cut it.
Though you always know it's a grass snake. A, normally there's a yellow collar just behind the neck. And secondly, if you start to pick them up, they stink of garlic.
Oh, really?
If you come close now, you can smell a really strong smell of garlic. If you can get round there and hold his head.
I will when we get the scissors.
Lovely. That's great. I'm asking him to do a lot of work at the moment. A matter of getting under the net, but not getting under his scales.
Was that the underside?
Yeah, this is the underside we're working on at the moment. I'm hoping we can get him go straight away, which would be really nice. It just depends how many wounds he's got when we get there. Grass snakes won't strike unless severely provoked, and will usually try to avoid humans. Will you pull through now? Is he still?
No, he's still got a bit here.
Good look at him, make sure he's...
I think he's going to be alright.
I think he's fine.
Is he alright?
Yeah. We'll just let him go sort of up in the top corner of the garden if that's possible. Yeah, that's right.
Come on then, sweetheart.
I'll sort of let him go, sort of about there, sliding up into there, I would have thought. Go on, fella. And go to where you belong. As the snake returns to the wild, Malcolm's been down a drain again.
Oh dear. You called out in the night?
About 7.
Oh. Oh.
Mother got 7 ducklings. 7 of them have gone down the drain in the road. I had to get the drain up and get them out.
That's all the muck then,
That's
is
all
it?
the muck, they're cold
Oh
in
dear.
them.
Malcolm's had to leave 3 chicks behind.
Just can't find them. There's a lady lives opposite, she's
But she
keeping
keeps
an eye out.
keeps an eye open.
I've been there for half an hour with
Right.
a separate case trying to trap the chicks, but they won't come out at all.
Right, so you're going to
I can do the bath, I'm afraid.
Having fallen down a drain, these ducklings are in need of a wash.
There you go, Mum.
Because they clean themselves with their beaks, it's possible that they'll ingest something poisonous.
It's Mum it's going to do more harm to because she's the one that's going to preen them. So
Yeah,
the sooner you get it off, the better for her.
It's coming away.
So just dip them in there and then just under a very warm tap just to get the soap out of them.
They're washed in gentle detergent, which has to be thoroughly rinsed off in clean water.
They can sit underneath the heat lamp in there just for an hour and then we'll move them up the garden. I think Mum will look after them.
From one type of bird to another.
Come on, chick.
In the last episode, 2 tree surgeons brought in some magpie chicks in their hard hat.
What are you going to feed them all?
Puppy food.
Ah, yeah. That's all.
They've grown quickly, and Christine's moving them to larger quarters.
Going to sort out these magpies that we've got here because they're getting terribly cramped in here and very smelly and dirty. We're going to take them up the garden and let them be fed up there. Ready for this?
Not really, no.
Now, a lot of them are rather big. They don't need to be in there. Now, wait a minute, boys. Look how filthy you are.
Oh, no, terrible
They're
state.
awful, aren't they? They're pretty. Oh, no, coming out. You?
Undo.
Their beaks have still got the baby bits round them.
Yeah.
Right. No fraternising with the squirrels.
You going in?
Oh, I thought you'd like to.
Nothing more pleasant.
Let me shut the door behind you. I'll go and get their food. I won't lock you in. Oh, look at you all filthy. Is that better? It's a bit more exciting for them, isn't it, than being in that pokey incubator?
Back to the duck family, and Malcolm's had a call to say that the last 3 ducklings have been caught, so he's hoping to reunite the whole family.
There you are. Little Pickles. What are you doing in here? Take you back to see Mum, eh? Yeah. You're a little swimmer, eh? One. Right, yeah. Two. And now, you're good. There. Come and see your mates. I'll take you back to Mum.
Ducklings stay with their mothers for about 2 months, so it's important to reunite them. These ducklings are only about 2 weeks old.
Oh, we're going.
Three.
Don't need washing.
Oh, don't they?
These ones hadn't been down the storm drain, no.
Oh, they hadn't been this morning.
These are the ones I couldn't catch this morning.
I'm sorry, they don't need a wash. Brilliant. They can go straight up the top with Mum.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of the family is already settled into a pen in the top barn at the centre.
Yeah, the rest of your family. There we go. Two. Pleased to see you, Mum. Pleased to see you.
Hopefully we'll be able to release them back onto a pond next week.
We've been very lucky. We've actually persuaded St Anthony's Hospital to do a CAT scan on our baby badge that we have here. We think she's got hydrocephalus, but there's certainly something wrong with the brain, and we're just hoping that the CAT scan will show up what's going on. So we're off there now with our fingers very tightly crossed.
Hydrocephalus is sometimes seen in children. We've seen it in fox cubs before, but it's the first time we've had to deal with an abandoned badger displaying the same symptoms. To the best of my knowledge, this is going to be the first ever badger to have a computer tomography scan, and it should be emphasised that this procedure wasn't funded by the NHS, and no humans were kept waiting for a scan because of it.
I mean, badgers normally, if you look at the head, the nose, from the nose to the back of the head is really very straight, and this is really very domed. We think she's got trouble with her sight. Now, whether that's a side effect of hydrocephalus, I don't know. It really is very straight. We actually could have brought another badger with us, but I thought it would be overloading you slightly, because we could have showed it to you. So where am I? It's very scary.
I've never actually seen a live badger either.
Oh, right. Well, here you are.
Yeah, but just my fingers. We don't to the bone. She won't bite too hard, but she doesn't it. She will when she's bigger. Yes.
Thanks. Steady down, darling.
How old is she?
She's about 10 weeks old. They don't normally come out of the set until they're about 6 weeks old. She won't. I'm sure she won't wake up. If she does, I've given her the wrong dose of anaesthetic.
This is not only a first for us, but also for the hospital, so the case is attracting a lot of interest. And the radiologist wants a name for the patient.
She's going to do the whole body.
It's fascinating. We'll make it up as we go along.
At the moment, it's only got initials. CT.
Badger. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good name for a badger, isn't it?
It's cool, isn't it? CT.
The forehead looks very domed. I mean, it looks really different from a normal fox cub. And as I say, with badgers, it should be pretty much straight back from the snout to the head. And this one's got a bit of a dome, and it's displaying the same side of symptoms. It sleeps a lot. It's got a slight sort of motor problem. It's a bit sort of like that.
I think so. No,
CT, as she's now been christened, is receiving the best possible care, and the scan is well underway. But interpreting the results is the next challenge.
Grey area there is just yourself. It's just water.
The results of CT scan are coming through.
1,000 patients.
Oops, Daisy. Look,
Oh, what?
we've got big dilated spaces here. Huge ventricles.
Right.
Enormous spaces. I haven't seen badgers before.
Right.
I don't expect ventricles to look like that.
No,
They're
right.
normally slitty. Linda might just find an example of a human
Right.
just to show you. But those are huge ventricles.
So is that water on the brain? That's what you're looking at, you think?
Absolutely. Down here is
Yeah.
airspace. That's the
That's what's
airspace in the
there.
ears. Those
Okay.
are the mastoids in the ears, and that's the pharynx.
Right.
But all this grey area there is just yourself. It's just water.
Right.
Very little brain, unfortunately.
News of this groundbreaking event has spread throughout the hospital and beyond, and now there's even a press photographer on the team.
We write down all the names of everybody here, especially, and Dr. Tare as well, so we know who to thank and who to grovel to an awful lot.
I've never been this close. Jackie put
Definite signs of hydrocephalus. It's a matter of now analysing what we've seen, doing some more pictures, and for the doctors to have a damn good look at it. From there, we've got two choices. One is to put her to sleep, which would be very sad. There is a possibility, albeit remote, that they might be able to do a shunt operation, which they would do for children, which would allow this badger to go back out to the wild again. So it's a matter of them having a look and us all having a chat together, because it's pretty sort of groundbreaking stuff, this, for a badger.
We're very grateful to the hospital for undertaking the scan and hope that it leads to a successful course of treatment.
There's a cheaper way of doing the shunt that Atkinson Morley Neuro Centre might just be interested in doing for you.
Right.
And that's done endoscopically, which is... they probably could do it for free, actually. It's just
Right.
a side issue. Or put it on medication, and I think medication might help.
Right.
But she would quite like to talk to you.
Brilliant. I'll give her a ring as soon as we get back to the centre. That's brilliant.
So you did right, the first impression was correct.
Right.
CT.
We're not going to get our badger back now.
Because badgers are nocturnal and naturally shy, you don't often see them in the wild. And while CT looks cuddly, a wild badger will inflict a severe bite if you get too close.
Well, hopefully the vets up at Wimbledon, or even our own vet, will give a better idea, but it's a very guarded prognosis, I think is the word that we use, don't we?
For all the medical expertise, the smiles and the tender loving care lavished on CT at the hospital, the sad fact is that she's a very sick badger. Back at the centre, Christine is feeding a young tawny owl.
Right, this little chap came in at lunchtime today, and he's quite a good size. He fell from his tree, and some lady found him and watched him for a couple of hours, but he couldn't, well, he didn't seem to make any attempt, or his parents, to come back and sort him out, did they, sweetheart? So you just move over there, chick, that's it. And he's very good. We have fed him already. Do you want any more? Very well. And he'll grow up to be a big tawny owl. Won't you? He's a good boy. Is your mother losing you? Right. Hello, John.
Hello, Christine.
There.
I just got this one from Albury. I think
They come in.
They're pairs, aren't they? Obviously. Yeah, we've got a baby.
Isn't he little?
Small tawny owl. Oh yeah, but we're getting the eye from the other one.
Hang on, I'll find you a nice little bit. There's a bit of liver there.
To get two tawny owls come in on the same day is indeed unusual.
They're very obliging, aren't they?
Oh, they're so easy at this stage, aren't they? It's in the broken door. 4 weeks between them.
Yes.
3 or 4 weeks between them.
Big and fluffy, isn't it? The depth of his feathers.
Yeah.
You know, when you put your...
That's right, comparing it to this one. Yeah, you got a brother for you. There we go.
Yeah. So I think really... I think that's nearly enough, don't you?
I think this one we can end up eating in a squash.
Tips are getting a bit sharp, aren't they? You don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, you can see the baldness underneath there.
They're in lines, their feathers, aren't
Yes,
they?
that's
They
right.
sort of spread out.
You know, you've got that.
I know, chick.
That naked flesh under there, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. It's a big boy, this one. You mind your
Yeah, we didn't
claw?
put you in with him, eh?
Right, I'll put him back into number 12. And he can go in...
Do you want him in ice?
There'll be plenty more feeds to come before these two can move on. But ready to be released are 3 of our magpie chicks. The 3 largest have learnt to fly and will be able to fend for themselves.
Right, chaps, it's your time to go. Come in. Okay.
From a distance, magpies look black and white, but close up they appear metallic green and blue.
Well, they all went off really nicely. They can fly really well. They're hanging around here. You can hear them actually talking to each other. And this should be fine for them around here. There's lots of woodlands and fields, so there's plenty of food around for them.
The rest of the chicks will be released in a few more days. Back at the centre, Christine's had an emergency call. The duck's been having breathing difficulties.
Dead?
Yeah, just
Sadly, she's too late.
Oh. She laid an egg.
Yeah, had a big old flap about laid an egg.
And that was a lot.
And went.
One of the strain of that was enough just to might run out of air or something.
I don't know. Is it warm or is it just soft and horrible?
Soft.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was quick. I mean, at the end, but just had her flapping and then.
They do often.
Gone.
Wasn't that weird?
It was horrible, didn't it?
Yeah. Do they harden up or they always? No, they're not.
It's lack of calcium probably. The calcium layer on the outside's not there, is it?
No.
That's just like the membrane on the inside. How peculiar.
Stuff certainly cooled down. Never mind. Oh dear.
Oh well.
Wrap you
Take
up.
one or other?
Yeah. Let's pop you out. You poor old thing.
On a brighter note, Paula and I have been called to a pond where a swan is reported to be tangled in fishing line.
Well, sweethearts, not much wrong with you, is there? Not much wrong with you either. Wow.
There is something on
That's just weed.
Swans mate for life, so you'll usually find them in pairs.
Okay, we're going to have the pen out, which is the one on my side, any second now, hopefully. When the pen comes out, the cob won't like it. All right, darling. All right, sweetheart. Can't be a second. You're cool, aren't you? You're cool. Go on. Sorry, sweetheart. Didn't mean to do that. In you go. Let's go. Go. I'm not coming back there again. She said you scared me to death. Well, sadly, we get a lot of call-outs like this where we come out to find a swan with suspected fishing line around it, and they're both as clear as a bell. So we have to check them out because one day it's going to be a genuine call and we need to do something about it. But these two are fine. So they've had a free meal on a nice evening and we've had a bit of a walk out. That's it. Free nosh, bed and breakfast provided. Yeah.
On an evening like this, England really is a green and pleasant land.
It's pretty, isn't it?
In the next episode, CT goes for further consultations. A bat needs a helping hand. And we try to release a woodpecker.
This is just a different world.
Let your wildest imagination set sail. Be amazed.
This has completely taken my breath away.
Be inspired.
I'm just so lucky to be able to experience things like this.
And have fun all over again.
It's breathtaking.
As we embark on a worldwide adventure with our Yorkshire lass.
You can sit there in the nuddy and nobody can see you.
I think they're going to have to get a hoist or a crane to get me off.
Cruising with Jane McDonald starts next Friday at 9 on Channel 5.
Lincoln here.
This September, Lincoln Loud is taking over Nicktoons.
Hang out with me.
Every day, Lincoln brings you SpongeBob.
I'm ready. So good.
Brand new Alvin.
I will be there with bells on. Awesome.
Brand new show, Bunsen is a Beast.
Knocking your bucket. You'll think your people out again.
And brand new The Loud House.
Now that sounds like a plan.
Brand new Nicktoons hosted by Lincoln Loud. Coming this September.
Only on Nicktoons.
Good morning, I'm Kevin!
And I'm Nathan! And it's Poppycat time where we will be going out of space!
3, 2, 1, blast off! Hey Nathan, where are you going? Out of space is this way.
Oh, sorry.
Destination fun. All aboard for thrills and excitement. Milkshake, brought to you by Thomas and Friends.
Poppycat.
Are you ready to hear my new story, Poppycat? I think you're really going to like this one. This one is called Poppycat and the Star Trail. One sunny day, Poppy and her friends were expecting a very special delivery.
Come on, Mo!
Coming, Poppy! Oh, I hope it's arrived! We've been waiting ages!
Oh, it's here!
What is it? This is the Rocket Cat Ranger prize pack. It's a goodie bag just for Rocket Cat's #1 fans.
That's us! Open it, Poppy, open it! Rocket Cat Ranger stickers! 1 each!
It's a leaflet of space pictures. Look at all these planets.
Starry sky spectacles.
Rocket Cat Ranger Zuzu reporting for duty!
Ooh, very fetching, Zuzu.
I wonder what they're for.
Whatever they're for, they look silly.
Hello, Egbert. They do look a bit funny. Here, would you like to try mine on?
No, thank you. I'm very busy waiting for a bus.
Here? What bus? I can't even see a bus stop.
Well, if I keep talking to you, I'll miss it. So I might as well wait somewhere else. Goodbye.
What is that?
It's a note from Rocket Cat. It says we've won a prize. Dear Poppy, congratulations for finding my Star Trail ticket. You and your friends have won a space adventure day with me, Rocket Cat.
Amazing! Oh, brilliant!
Wow!
Apparently, we have to meet Rocket Cat in space by a big blue planet with pinky purple spots.
Ooh, I love big blue planets with pinky purple spots.
What are we waiting for? Let's go! We're off then, to meet Rocket Cat. But first, we're going to need a rocket ship!
What do you suppose we're going to do on our space adventure with Rocket Cat on the big blue planet? With pinky purple spots, don't forget that.
Yes, we must all look very carefully for...
There it is!
Good eyes, Elmer. Don't know how I missed it.
I'll just park the rocket right here and we'll wait for Rocket Cat.
Hello? Is anyone inside this space vessel?
That's Rocket Cat's voice! I'll open the hatch.